Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. It's been a while since we've done this. It's a little crazy. I know my hair's pretty crazy as well. It's because I'm going on holiday in March. For the most of March I'm on holiday, so I'm not cutting my hair until just before I go. I want to keep it messy until then. Only a few weeks to go. So I thought to myself, I have uploaded on this channel every single day since October 15th, which is over 116 days, I think, approximately. I thought to myself, the streak ended on the 8th. We could keep the streak going by doing these again. The reason I've not been doing these is because Ultraman Max. I've decided to finish all of Max before I go on holiday in March. What that means is I have actually already watched 36 episodes. I have 4 episodes left, so that's pretty crazy. It's still once a week. I'm on holiday quite a lot this year, not just in March, but other months as well. So once those holidays filter out, I'll be a bit less ahead than I am right now, but I'm very far ahead. I have seen episode 36 of Max, so that's how far ahead I am. I'm pretty sure on my channel it's like still on 15 or 16. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. This is very awkward though, because I did UltraQ episode 1 review in 2021. It is now 2024, and I have still not finished UltraQ. That's very awkward. You guys remember when I said I'd finish UltraQ in 2022? Then I'd watch a show every single month in 2023. So much for that plan. Yeah, it's just, obviously, it's not that I don't want to do it. I want to do it. It's just a time thing. So I know I say this all the time, so I'm sure you guys are fed up of hearing it anyway. So, but yeah, I run 4 channels. You know the story. But obviously, this time, I've actually had more time to do this. It's just that I decided instead, let's quickly finish Max. That's what I thought to myself. And then we can start Cosmos. But anyway, let me stop talking about what I will be doing. And the whole point of this video is reviewing UltraQ. I just watched episode 10, 11, and 12. Out of those 3, my favorite was episode 10. I really enjoyed episode 10 the most. You know, even though I watched episode 9, like, I think last year, at some time, actually, let me just check. I'll just check quickly, because I can see the video on my screen. It says 1 year ago. What's the exact date? January 27th, 2023. So literally just over a year ago, I watched episode 9. And I remember it so well. Partly because I'm scared of spiders. That's probably why. But it felt like a mini horror movie. People in a house, there's this giant spider chasing them. It definitely terrified me, because I still remember that episode. That for me so far is the most memorable episode of UltraQ so far. I watched it a year ago. I haven't rewatched it. I watched it once, and I still remember. I still remember that episode fairly clearly. Episode 10 is about the bullet train and M1, who we saw in Ultraman X. If I watched UltraQ first, I would have seen, oh, that's the guy from UltraQ. But this time I was just like, oh, he's the guy that was in Ultraman X. It's the other way around. I keep seeing things the wrong way around, but it was cool to see M1. He said he was Kamomi. Is that his actual name? Is that his real name? Or I'm just curious. And at the end, I thought they had a really dark ending, because they built a bullet train, and like the ending is the bullet train with M1 on it and a kid on it. It crashes straight on into like some sort of construction thing trying to stop it, and it explodes. I really thought they killed the kid. I'm just like, oh, that's very dark. That's very dark. Even Nexus won't do that. And he didn't die. He was just launched into space, which is confusing for me. Like, is that kid in space forever? Or did he die and like that's a dream? No, it can't be a dream. M1 is in space. So the kid is in space with M1. How does he breathe? How does he? What does he eat? I'm confused by that. But jokes aside, it was a good episode. I like that. It was very interesting, and it was cool to see M1. I have a bit less to say about episode 11 and 12, but I still enjoyed them. Episode 11 was one with Belunga. The ending was quite an interesting theory. Does Belunga become the sun, or does the sun absorb Belunga? When they said that in the show, I'm just like, the writers are cooking here. Will Belunga absorb the sun? The artificial sun, Belunga? Or will the sun absorb Belunga? Obviously it was in Japanese, but I still felt the words through the subtitles. I'm just like, this is an interesting theory. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. I also mentioned in previous reviews how like every episode seems to be disconnected. Like it seems like everything is its own story. You can watch it in any order. And someone did reply in the comments. He said like some episodes are connected. So far, it's just been individual stories, but there are recurring characters like the three reporters. What I find funny is they remind me exactly like the reporters in Ultraman Gaia, and it's like it's two guys and a woman as well. Like it's exactly the same. And because I watched Ultraman Max up to episode 36, I have seen the episode where there's a reference to Ultra Q. Like, there's people that filmed a show called Ultra Q in Ultraman X's universe. Not Ultraman X, sorry, Ultraman Max's universe. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I remember asking, like, was Yoshinaga the same woman as the one in Ultra Q? And I looked it up. I'm just like, oh, it's the same actor, just a different character. Which confuses me a bit more, because in Ultraman Max, Yoshinaga was the woman filming Ultra Q, so I guess that was a reference. Apparently she's been in quite a few shows playing different characters. I thought that was quite interesting. But I was just like, wait, because of that Ultraman Max episode, I was very intrigued. I'm just like, is Yoshinaga also Yuri? Are they the same character? They're not the same character, but they're the same actor. So, or actress, I should say. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's the same person, but it's not the same fictional person. I see. I get it now. But I also liked, obviously you haven't seen it yet, but the reaction I made about the episode to Ultraman Max, I thought that was a cool episode, and I like how they reference Ultra Q. It felt like I was watching episode 1 again of Ultra Q because of the tunnel and stuff. And then episode 12 was the giant bird. Reminds me a lot of classic Rodan. If you watch Godzilla movies, the classic Japanese ones, Rodan's design. I feel like the Ultra Q one was like a white version of it, I guess, but it was kind of it was darker at the end. But yeah, a little bit of a different premise to Rodan, I guess, because it's like a small bird that enlarges. I like the storyline with the kid befriending it as well. There's plenty of storylines like that in Ultraman shows where the kid befriends the monster, and the monster's not as evil as it might look through the eyes of the kid. So I found that interesting how the kid befriended the bird, and the bird protected him because there were men trying to kidnap him, and the bird protected him from them. So, you know, it kind of was his friend, but at the end, the bird basically ignored him. It seems like, anyway. Might be that it was just, you know, it wanted to protect him or whatever, I don't know. But just the ending was a little bit emotional because the bird was flying away. It was flying away, and the kid was calling it, like, I can't remember what I've forgotten, because the actual kaiju name is different to what the kid was calling it. The kid was calling it something else, I can't remember, it was like a 4-letter word, but he kept calling its name, and I just felt bad for the kid, because the kid thought he made a friend in this bird monster, and then he was calling it at the end, and it didn't look back at him, it just flew off. I'm just like, poor kid. But maybe the bird likes him because the bird did protect him from those guys. So maybe the bird does care about him. But I felt that was quite a sad ending. But yeah, so far so good. They didn't even need battles to do it. Like these 3 episodes, there's not been any like, oh, kaiju versus kaiju battles, even human versus kaiju battles. There's not really been much of that. Just mainly like humans getting scared of kaijus and getting attacked by monsters and birds. And also I forgot to mention the bird is from the 10th century. There was also a ship from the 10th century that showed up, and it seems like they time traveled. But yeah, as I was saying, it didn't need any like huge kaiju battles to be good. It was still good storytelling and some good characters. So I'm liking the show, and I need to keep this streak going. I'm obsessed with streaks, so you might see another video tomorrow. But just so you know, these are recorded like very late, last minute. I work my job. I changed my job times, so I now work 4 p.m. until midnight. So when I sleep, when I wake up, it's changed a lot now. So I'm still getting used to it right now. But yeah, because of that different schedule, you know, and I live close to work as well. I live very close to where I work, so there is that. So I got a little bit more time, I guess, in the mornings and also at night. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be. If I'm not back tomorrow, then obviously I've given up on the streak. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Let me know anything you know, whether I asked or not, anything about these last 3 episodes that I watched. Obviously, some of you love to comment so much details. I do read. Just so you know, even if I don't reply, I do read all of them. So be sure to send all the info that you want. I'm looking forward to that because I do like reading or listening to episodes explained, just in general, of like shows in general. So I'll see you around. Did I say my outro? I don't even know. It should be the last thing I say. I say it and then I say something else. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye. That's awkward if I said it twice now. See you later.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it